Hello everyone, welcome back to Paranormal Happenings. For this video, we are going to be talking about my personal paranormal experiences. So I thought, why not make it a little bit creepy and spooky, seeing how we are right now in a tornado warning during a severe thunderstorm, which is really cool. So hopefully we'll have some storms blowing behind us here shortly. So I'm gonna light some stuff and then we'll get started. Lighting some vampire blood incense at the moment. I know you guys probably can't see what I'm doing, but I have one candle lit and one incense. Okay. I'm gonna set, this is a pen here that you guys are seeing flashing at you. Now I have, well, it's not, it's like a light pen kind of type deal. And I have rigged it to be ultra sensitive to any touch or movement. So what I'm going to do is place this right here on the couch. You guys, let me make sure it goes off, okay? So if you guys see that go off, make sure you guys comment below. If you see it flicker or anything, okay? Make sure you guys let me know. I'm trying to see if we can spark up some paranormal activity with it. Now it's right under the word goodbye. Right under the Y of goodbye, right here. It's right below that. If you guys are watching for it at least. Okay guys, so my first ever paranormal experience, and I'm sorry you guys can't see me. I thought it would make it really creepy if you guys couldn't see me very well, kind of like a spooky midnight story. So anyways, so my first paranormal experience, I would have to say, really wasn't mine. It was my mom and dad's first paranormal experience. And what they had experienced was, my dad's dog, Midnight, was in the car, and they were coming home from Syracuse, and they were just driving along, and all of a sudden, it felt like the car hit a brick wall. And as that happened, the keys came out of the car, right out in front of everyone. No one was touching them, and fell straight down. Before this started happening, the dog, Midnight, started barking and growling for no reason right before this all happened. So that was the first paranormal experience, and the first thing that really got me interested in the paranormal, to be honest with you. The second paranormal experience, now this is one that I personally have had. When I was living at my parents' house, my dad's house, I would have like these nightmares of me. Now let me explain. My nightmares were kind of odd. It was like a bad dream, but it kept replaying. Now the dream was of me. I don't know how old I was, but I was in a car and we were on the highway, and there was a car behind us, and they drove around us on the driver's side. I could actually tell you what the person looked like. Seriously. Now, but let me get back to the story. But I'm looking at the person driving past us, and next thing you know, they pull out a gun and shoot me, and I die, and I wake up. And I used to have that dream every single night in that house. Ever since I left that house, I have not had that dream currently. to this day, or maybe not to this day, I've kind of grown out of it, but maybe till I was like 19 or so, maybe until I just moved out of my dad's house, I thought that was going to be the way I died, because I saw it so much and it never changed. Like, it started out at the same and it ended the same, and then after I had that dream that night and went back to sleep, somehow I didn't dream anything after that, but the next day it'd be the first dream, and I'd always wake up afterwards after I got shot. So but until I was 19 or so, I really believed that that was how I was gonna die. Now I kind of mostly forgot about it because I don't get those dreams anymore. But it's still kind of scary, you know? I used to have those dreams every night. Every night. But now, come to find out, my dad's house is haunted. So could that have been the reason why I was having those dreams? Maybe. You never know. The next real paranormal, well, let me get into what else, like with the dreams and stuff. I also had a dream, like a month or two before I moved out of my dad's house, of my church. I grew up in a church. I'm Christian, and I grew up in a church, and I had a dream of my church burning down. 2 years later, or 3 years later, it actually did burn down the exact way I had a dream about it. I'm not even lying, that's exactly what happened. I can tell you when it happened, and I only had the dream one time. That one time. And 3 years later, it burnt down the exact same way I expected it to. Same person called me and told me it burnt down, and then I saw it on the news, and yeah, it was crazy. The crazier thing was, it was 2 weeks, or maybe 3 weeks after my grandmother passed, and it was my grandmother's church, so it was very odd. Very odd, and I actually have my grandmother's ashes here with me while I'm telling this story. Don't get offended by that, anyone. I have her with me no matter what. She's always with me. I mean, I grew up with my grandparents. My grandparents were like a second mom and dad to me. Like, my mom and dad will always be my mom and dad, but they were like a second parent to me. So I have to make sure she's always with me. But it was very odd, the circumstances. Like, if my grandmother was here today, and I can just hear her telling me, like, shocked that the church burnt down, like, I can just hear it, you know, it's very odd. But anyways, my next personal paranormal experience would now have to go back. Well, I'm gonna honestly say right now that I have never really seen anything with my eyes. I have caught things in video footage, I have caught things in photo footage. Do I see anything with my eyes? No. Have I heard people talking to me? Yes. Have I heard strange things in cemeteries? Yes. Now, while I'm talking about hearing people talk to me, like, I was at a cemetery the beginning of this year, Evergreen in Owego, if anyone's ever been there or know of that place, and I was there alone, and I got there at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I ended up staying there until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't even know. It literally felt like I was only there an hour and a half or 2 hours, which is normal for me. Normally when I start getting a lot of stuff, I just stay until it's gone, until I'm not getting anything at all. So that's how I do it. But oh my gosh, I was there alone. There was not one other person in the cemetery, and there was snow on the ground, everyone. Snow on the ground. And I was there for 6 hours plus. I mean, it was incredible, and I didn't know how long I was there until I got home. It was crazy. And anyways, back to the story. I was investigating a tombstone that looked like a coffin. So it was shaped like a coffin, and ended up being the town mayor at one point of the town that I was in. Now I was asking questions, you know, can you talk to me through the spirit box? Can you talk to me through an EVP, etc.? And I ended up getting what sounded like somebody clawing through like rocks, kind of odd sound. And then I got, which I didn't catch on EVP, this one I'm about to tell you guys, but I got, like, when I was standing there doing it, I heard a man say hello and then a bunch of mumbles after it, but I was the only one there. Like, I had been there all day. I would have noticed if somebody came in, because there's only one in and one out, and I was very close to it, so I would have seen somebody come in or walk in or anything. I mean, when you're doing ghost hunting, you're pretty much quiet unless you're asking questions or getting your gear out or driving around the cemetery, so you're pretty much quiet. So it was very strange. It was the strangest thing I've ever encountered, but yeah, it was so odd. I got creeped out after that point, I have to say, and I ended up leaving about 45 minutes after that, but it was really creepy, because I didn't know where it was coming from, and I didn't expect it, so. And as you'll notice, well, maybe you won't, if you don't live in this town, but most of my paranormal photos do come from that cemetery. That's mostly where I go, but lately I've been drifting off into newer locations, just to try out new things. The next paranormal thing, I would have to say, soda bottle's stuck. Would be probably Connecticut Hill Cemetery. We went up there with a group of like 6 people, some of them of my family members and some of them of my family's family members. So we went up there. I've only been up there one time, and we got some really creepy stuff. Sorry about that, guys. It was yelling at me. But anyways, guys, so I'd have to say I caught there a demon-like figure in the woods. I caught a guy, one of my team members, being hung almost on footage, but not, we did not see it. We caught so many EVPs. We even caught one video of an apparition standing there, and then when we pan the camera back over, you can see it actually fly away in a mist, which is amazing evidence that I have ever caught. But that's pretty much all the paranormal experiences that I have personally ever had. I have never seen anything move in front of me. I have never been touched, really. That I have known of. I mean, I've had scrapes that I don't know about, I've had cuts that I don't know about that have happened after a paranormal investigation, but I did not feel them, you know, it didn't, you know, happen and me know about it in that moment. But, I really want to see something move in front of me. I think that'd be amazing. I'd love to see a full body apparition in my eyes. That's what I'd love to see. But other than catching it on photos and videos, I have personally never seen it. But I hope to one day. I've been doing this for so many years now. I'm hoping that I will be able to eventually. I think within time and working with this, eventually I will see it. I probably will be freaked out, but I think all in all, it'll make me more curious and make me want to investigate more in the end. But those are my paranormal experiences, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I know me doing this as much as I do, I pretty much go to a cemetery at least once a week. So I do this very, very often. So, yeah, I mean, I'll have more paranormal experiences to share with you guys soon, hopefully. And I definitely have more photos. I just caught like 8 more photos to put in another video for you guys. I'm gonna wait until there's about 10 or so I can make a longer video. But yeah, we'll definitely have some more stuff coming for you guys. And if there's any paranormal games you'd like me to play, I have matches now. I never owned matches in my life because I could never freaking get them to light. So I went out and bought some like 2 days ago, and I'm like, yes, now I can go do, you know, the hosting game that people like, or, you know, the closet game, or, you know, something. So if you guys have a paranormal game you'd like me to try, please leave it down in the comment section below. And other than that, guys, if you have any questions about my paranormal experiences, if there's any videos you'd like me to do, or any haunted locations you'd like me to visit, or just do a video on and get my personal opinion on, just let me know in the comment section below. But other than that, everything you guys need to know is in the description box, along with my new Paranormal Happenings page on Facebook. It's all about paranormal happenings. It's all my events, where I'm gonna be, what I'm doing, everything like that, what cemetery I'm at that day, you know, etc. If you'd like to join it, that link will be in the description box as well. I would love for you guys to join it and follow me on there. So hopefully I'll see you guys on there as well. And other than that, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.